Breaking news. Chargers fans. The Los Angeles Chargers have just added a name that could turn heads all season long. But before we dive into this exciting update, if you're a true Chargers fan, do one quick thing. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to smash the bell icon so you never miss the latest Chargers news. Got it? Great. Let's get into it. The Chargers just signed a player who brings serious speed to the field. Rocket Sanders. You heard that right. The guy's got wheels and fans everywhere are already buzzing about what he could bring to LA. Now, here's what makes this story even better. Rocket wasn't even drafted. He came out of South Carolina, and somehow every team passed on him. But not the Chargers. They saw something others didn't. That's what makes this team different. They don't just follow the hype, they build smart. What's even more impressive? The Chargers ran a unique rookie minicamp. It wasn't your typical setup. It was all about evaluation. Different stations, different drills, pure scouting genius. They weren't just running plays, they were hunting for hidden talent. And guess who didn't even need to go through those drills? Rocket Sanders. Why? Because the front office already knew what kind of talent they had. Chargers fans, this might be one of the biggest under-the-radar moves of the offseason. Raheem "Rocket" Sanders should have been drafted, plain and simple. His talent? Undeniable. His numbers? Impressive. Over 3,100 rushing yards and 33 total touchdowns in his college career. And yet, somehow, he slipped through the cracks. But that mistake? The Chargers turned it into an opportunity. This is a guy who dominated in the SEC, not once, but twice as an all-SEC performer. He was constantly making headlines. Player of the Week, spotlighted by big names like Kirk Herbstreit, and often ranked among the top 5 running backs in the country. And still, no draft pick. But let's be real. What matters now is where he landed. And lucky for us, he's a Charger. He's not just fast, he runs a 4.440 with serious power behind it. Add that to a backfield that already features Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris, and now you've got Rocket Sanders in the mix? That's explosive potential. Even if he starts off as the 4th option, this kind of depth could change games. Injuries happen, momentum shifts. And when it does, a guy like Rocket could be the one who steps in and takes over. The Chargers aren't just stacking names, they're building weapons. Finding an undrafted player who can actually make your roster, and more than that, make an impact, is a rare win in the NFL. But that's exactly what the Chargers might have in Rocket Sanders. Let's be clear, this isn't just another training camp body. His college numbers, his SEC production, and his pure efficiency as a running back, they weren't just solid, they were elite. Some experts even suggest that if things break right, no major injuries, the right fit, Rocket could go down as one of the best undrafted pickups in recent Chargers history. That's not hype. That's real talk, backed by performance. Think about it. The Chargers needed to beef up their offensive weapons. That was one of the key goals this offseason. And what did they do? They brought in talent across the board, both through the draft and after it. Rocket Sanders is part of that new wave. Now, this team heads into a season with a balanced, deeper offense, a backfield full of playmakers, and a manageable schedule ahead. And here's the exciting part. With this roster, the Chargers aren't just hoping to compete. They've got the firepower to go after the division, lock in a home playoff game, and turn heads across the league. This isn't just about Rocket. It's about what his arrival signals. The Chargers are building something real, and they're not waiting for the future. They're coming now. Let's talk about what's coming. The 2025 schedule is out, and for the Chargers, a few matchups stand out as true gut-check games. At the top of the list, Week 18 at Denver, final game of the regular season. On the road, in the cold, against a division rival that could be fighting for the same playoff spot. It's not just a game. It's a battle with everything on the line. That's the kind of pressure that forges playoff teams. Then there's Week 1, where things kick off with a bang. A matchup against Kansas City, in Brazil. An international stage against the reigning kings of the AFC West. The Chiefs will be hungry, especially after how their Super Bowl ended. The Chargers? They'll need to come out swinging, right out of the gate. And the challenge doesn't stop there. They'll face Kansas City again in Week 15, this time at Arrowhead, where the noise is deafening and the stakes are always high. Add in a matchup with the Philadelphia Eagles, one of the toughest and most physical teams in the league, and this schedule is no joke. But here's the thing. Every team in the AFC West has questions. The Chiefs are strong, but beatable. The Broncos? Still finding themselves. If Bo Nix doesn't deliver, Denver could slide. That opens a real door for the Chargers. Every year, a team shocks the league and storms through the fire. This year, with a reloaded roster and a mindset to match, it could be Los Angeles. The AFC West isn't what it used to be, and that's both the challenge and the opportunity for the Chargers. Let's start with the Raiders. They're not the mess they used to be. No more constant coaching turnover or shaky quarterback play. They've retooled, they've found a rhythm. And now, they're competitive. That's annoying, sure, but it also makes every matchup against them a fight worth watching. Then there's Denver. The Broncos are trying to climb back into the mix. You can respect the hustle. They've got talent, and they've made smart moves. But it's still uncertain. A young quarterback, a team in transition. And honestly, that can go either way. The Chargers just have to be ready to capitalize if Denver stumbles. And then, of course, there's Kansas City. The defending champs, the team everyone's tired of. The team with a quarterback who somehow defies every expectation. Mahomes might not look the part. Awkward throwing motion, weird huddles, helmet always crooked. But then he launches a perfect pass 40 yards downfield like it's nothing. Yeah, it's frustrating. But here's the truth. The Chiefs are beatable. The rest of the division is improving. And the Chargers? They're right there. Every game in the AFC West is going to be a brawl. 6 division games, 6 chances to prove something. And this time, the Chargers aren't sneaking in the back door. They're kicking it down. Respect who you have to. Hate who you want to. But never forget, this is the year the Chargers punch back. If you're a true NFL fan and want to stay updated with daily news, trade rumors, and all the latest buzz around the league, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and in-depth coverage so you never miss a single update about your favorite teams and players.